Hello there! My name is Anna, and I'm one of the founders of the Sisters Enchanted with my real life sister, Sarah. And we are starting something new, and we wanted to start doing some monthly card readings, so some tarot scopes or some oracle scopes. So this month, for the month of July, we are going to do oracle scopes. And I'm going to be using my Sacred Creators Oracle deck and my moon deck, and I've split them up into 4 readings for each elemental energy behind your astrological signs, so your zodiac signs. So we're going to start off with our first oracle scope for our fire signs. So we're looking at Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo here, and the cards that I've pulled from the moon deck is the rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life, and from the Sacred Creators Oracle, you are living poetry. So for our fire signs for the month of July, we are really having that idea of being very conscious of our breath, knowing that before we act, before we speak, to do everything with intention, because what we say and what we do really, can define our attitudes and the people around us. Don't hide away what's true to yourself. Do everything with intention, do everything with purpose, and do it clear and strong as you are. Be confident in who you are. Don't be afraid to stand outside and, howl at the moon and dance naked if you want to, because you have to be true to yourself. You have to sing the song of your soul and dance the dance of your life. So don't be afraid to, really say your truth, speak your truth, and be who you are, and know that when you're doing this, you're doing justice to your soul. So for the month of July, our fire signs, just make sure that you're standing true to you. Don't back down to how you're feeling and what you need to do, and always take some time to take a much needed breath, and to, like I said, to do everything with intention, to take the time to really acknowledge the truth in yourself in every situation. So take a moment and know that you are living poetry. You're everything that you need, and to be true to yourself. So fire signs, that is for you. And then we have our water signs here. So we're talking about Pisces and Scorpio and Cancer. I had to think about that for a second. And for our water signs, for our July oracle scopes, we have I Trust the Mystery of Life and Shift the Way to New Potential. So with these cards here for our water signs for the month of July, we really want to take that time to really dive in to the parts of us that are unknown, that are subconscious, and really try to dig down and dig deep into them and confront them and pull them forward, because a lot of the times the things that are deep inside of us that we need to discover that light that's like really deep rooted in there, that these are important things to get in touch with, so that we can make positive shifts in our life, so that we can open ourselves up to new things, new opportunities, and really not be afraid of the parts of ourselves that may otherwise keep us from really diving deep. So we want to make sure this month to, again, acknowledge ourselves. Don't be afraid of the things that you don't want other people to see, and really honor the truth again in yourself, so that you can pave the way to start new things, so that you can create positive changes in yourself. Sometimes the truth is not always easy, and not wanting to confront, life's mysteries or things that scare us, not wanting to do this can really hold us back. So in the month of July, for our water signs, we want to make sure to not be afraid to dive deep into the things that are hidden, or the things that, may keep us back, keep us back from discovering new things that you know, kind of keep us sheltered or make us feel a little bit afraid, because once we have that clarity and once we're not afraid, and we can really shine some light on situations, we can really push forward into a positive light and really make some changes in our life that will better us and those closest to us and those around us. So, water signs. I trust the mystery of I trust the mystery of my life and shift the way to new potential. So open up the doors to new things for yourself, new opportunities that you didn't know were in you, because prior to this you may have been too afraid to open those doors and confront those things. So for our next ones, we have our earth signs. So we're talking about Virgo and Taurus and Capricorn. And we got from the moon deck, there is medicine in my shadow and follow through. So this message for our earth friends here for the month of July is kind of a lot like the mystery card before about not being afraid of the things that are deep inside of us. This card you know, really brings out that, you know, your shadow self, the parts that you're in denial about, or the parts that you're not always willing to be upfront about, that there is so much healing and so much empowerment in these things that make us, you know, feel sometimes shameful or self-conscious. There's so much knowledge in the things that we find confronting about ourselves, and that when we really take the time to acknowledge these things and love these things about ourselves, that they become a healing power. And that healing power is really, you know, it's there for you, especially, you know, some of our earth signs, that this is a thing that you can really hand off to somebody else, this healing power, this very grounded, nurturing energy that can come through when you self-heal and self-soothe and learn things about yourself. And then this is a reminder to do that work, to dive deep into this work, and to keep pushing through, to follow through, so that we don't lose, you know, those parts about ourselves that we've confronted and that we've honored, and then follow through to help other people after you've been able to help yourselves. So earth friends for the month of July, you know, really take those parts about you that you've learned something from, your trials, your tribulations, and really use those to help be a beacon of light and a beacon of knowledge and nurturing and guidance for others around you, because it's a really good time in the month of July for you to help others out with your own work that you've done. You know, show other people how self-love can be, how it can be formed, and how once you have that you can share it with other people, and how that can be a very, you know, empowering and positive thing. So for July, for our earth zodiac signs, there is medicine in my shadow and follow through. And then last but not least, for our air signs, so here we have our Gemini, our Libra, and our Aquariuses, and we have the cards: with a steady mind, I am connected to our collective experience, and bravely market your magic. So here, this is a reminder for our air signs that what we do every day, what we say, our actions, our reactions, they cause a ripple effect or a domino effect. And sometimes, you know, you knock over a domino and it knocks all the other ones over, or you can leave them standing up, standing tall, and, you know, waiting for a reaction, or not having any reaction at all, you know, just nothing falling over, no ripple effect. So with a steady mind, I'm connected to our collective experience. This card is telling us that, like I said, everything has a cause and reaction. So our air signs for the month of July, be conscious of what you're doing, of what you're saying, and let's try to raise the vibration of the people around us, and be conscious that what we say and what we do, it affects the people around us. So for this month, for our air signs, we want to try to be the positive ripple effect. We want to not knock over all the dominoes in a way where they all fall over the place, but maybe in a way that they fall over steadily, or they all stay standing up straight, whichever one is the more positive action on that. But For our air signs, we want to be conscious of what we do and what we say. We want to make sure that our words and our actions aren't ego-driven, that they're geared toward the highest, positivity, the highest light. And by doing this, and how you can do this is by, like this card says, bravely marketing your magic. Knowing that, you have positivity to share, that you have your own magic inside of you, everybody does, and that you use this to help raise the collective consciousness around you by being that positive person. When everybody at work is being really negative, you be that guy that's like, hey, let's all have something grateful to say about each other for today. Like, let's all be grateful for something. Let's, let's all have a group hug. Whatever you want that to be. Our air signs, let's be that beacon of light that other people can look to and forget about how, maybe hard their day was or how upset they're feeling about themselves. Let's be the positive change that we want to see in other people. So air signs, please remember the month of July, or keep in mind that, that your actions are powerful, and you can really, really lead people this month into positive thinking and really changing the energy around you, and for other people around you, and to really make this month a very positive month for yourself and those around you. So that was for our air signs. With a steady mind, I am connected to our collective experience, and bravely market your magic. So that was our July OracleScopes, and I hope that bear with me. Like I said, this is actually my first video, so so I'm a little nervous. But I hope that everybody has a really good month of July, and that these card pulls for you and your signs really help you with this month. And I want to thank you all, for whoever watches this OracleScope. I want to thank you for watching it, and that the Sisters Enchanted, like I said, me and my sister, we are the founders of the sistersenchanted.com, and if you liked these readings, or you're interested in a more personalized reading, you can go to the sistersenchanted.com/readings and get a more in-depth personal reading. And that also, for the month of July, we are doing a special reading for self-care. So if you really want us to help you out, dig deep into how to give yourself a little bit more self-love this month, you can check us out at that sistersenchanted.com/readings. And if you want to, come hang out with us on Facebook. We have over 3,500 enchanted sisters hanging out with us. We're talking magic and life and all things mystical and magical, and it's a really positive environment, and we really strive to be a community of people really helping each other out and all that kind of good stuff. So I will leave the link in description for our Facebook group page, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll post that there too. And yeah, so that was pretty much it. Again, I'm Anna with the sistersenchanted.com and the Sisters Enchanted, with me and my sister Sarah, and I'm so happy to be here, and thank you all for listening to these July OracleScopes. Have a good July and a good day. Bye.